Just hearing the word cancer is enough to freeze you in place. It sends a chill through your heart because it's no longer something distant or rare. It's here, living quietly in our homes, creeping into the lives of our parents, our siblings, our friends, and sometimes even ourselves. Yes, modern medicine has come a long way. Chemotherapy, surgeries, and powerful drugs have saved countless lives. But here's what's terrifying. Despite all that progress, cancer is spreading faster than ever. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself why? Could it be that our world is more toxic now than it's ever been, filled with chemicals in the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat? Or maybe it's the never-ending stress, the burnout, the emotional pressure, slowly weakening our immune system until it can no longer protect us. Cancer doesn't arrive with loud warnings. It's quiet. It slips into the body silently, often without symptoms, until one day it's already there. But here's the real question. Is there something we can do before that day ever comes? Can we naturally strengthen our body and make it harder for cancer to take hold? In this video, I'll reveal 6 powerful seeds. Yes, simple seeds that have been studied for their incredible ability to nourish the body and even help it fight off cancer cells. You might be shocked to discover that some of these tiny warriors are already sitting in your kitchen, quietly waiting to be noticed. And when we get to the 6th seed, don't blink. It's extremely rare and possibly the most powerful of them all. Before we dive into this life-saving information, I want to honor someone whose work has inspired thousands, Dr. Frank Suarez. If his message has ever touched you or opened your eyes, leave a comment below saying thanks, Frank Suarez, to show your appreciation. And please, share this video. You never know whose life it could save. Now, just before we begin, drop a comment and tell us where you're watching from and how old you are. Let's see how many of us, no matter the age, are choosing to protect our strength and fight for our health. Let's begin with the first seed, and trust me, you're not expecting this one. Macadamia seeds. Most people think of macadamia nuts as a guilty pleasure, something buttery and indulgent. But behind that tough, rock-hard shell lies a healing powerhouse. Nature doesn't guard this seed so tightly without reason. It's packed with nutrients that do more than satisfy your taste buds. They protect your body at the cellular level. Here's the secret. Nearly 75% of the fat in macadamia seeds is monounsaturated fat, the good kind. This healthy fat is known to lower inflammation, stabilize your cells, and fight oxidative stress, the internal damage that often sets the stage for cancer to grow. It's like giving your body armor from the inside. But that's not all. Just a small handful, about 10 to 12 macadamia nuts, gives your body a powerful dose of manganese. This unsung mineral is essential for activating your body's antioxidant defenses, repairing damaged cells, and protecting your DNA from mutations that can trigger cancer. That's not hype, it's science. And there's more. Macadamia seeds are rich in phytosterols, plant compounds that have shown in multiple studies the ability to slow down the growth of certain cancers, especially breast and prostate cancer. These aren't just snacks. They're natural protectors. Stay with me because what's coming next might already be hiding in your pantry. And what we reveal at the end could change your life. As we age, especially after 50, our body's natural defenses begin to slow down. The systems that once protected our cells from damage start to lose their edge. That's when our bodies become more vulnerable to silent threats, like abnormal cell changes, that can lead to cancer. This is why the protective power of macadamia seeds becomes even more crucial with time. The best part, you don't need a huge amount to make a difference. Just a little used wisely can support your health in powerful ways. Ask yourself, are you using macadamia seeds with purpose? You can crush a few and sprinkle them over your morning oatmeal, blend them into your smoothie to add creaminess, toss some into a fresh salad for a satisfying crunch, or simply enjoy them raw as a nourishing midday snack. Their rich, healthy fats don't just taste good. They keep you full longer, making you less likely to reach for junk food later. And unlike processed snacks that pack on unnecessary weight, macadamia seeds, when eaten mindfully, can actually help manage hunger without harming your waistline. They're not just a treat, they're a powerful tool for long-term wellness. By adding just a small portion to your daily routine, you're giving your body a natural shield, keeping your energy strong, your cells protected, and your defenses sharp as the years go by. Now let's move on to something truly surprising. Number 2, Watermelon seed. You've probably seen red watermelon seeds at family gatherings or festive holidays, maybe during the new year, weddings, or traditional celebrations. But what if I told you those little red seeds carry more than just sweet memories? They hold ancient wisdom and powerful nutrients that your body needs, especially as you age. Long before scientists discovered their value, our ancestors instinctively knew these seeds were special. Today we have the science to prove it. Red watermelon seeds are loaded with nutrients that support your body's ability to fight disease, particularly cancer. One of the key players in these seeds is lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that acts like a bodyguard, shielding your cells from oxidative stress, which is one of the leading causes of cancer. And here's the incredible part. Just 100 grams of red watermelon seeds can give you up to 75 milligrams of lycopene. That's nearly 3 times the amount you'd get from a ripe tomato, one of the most famous lycopene sources. Think about that. A seed most people throw away might be doing more for your body than the food you deliberately buy for health. But the power of watermelon seeds doesn't stop with lycopene. About 38% of their fat content comes from linoleic acid, a vital omega-6 fatty acid. This nutrient is essential for reducing chronic inflammation and supporting the immune system, 2 things that become even more important as we age. When inflammation is controlled, the body is far better equipped to protect itself from abnormal cell growth and the slow decline associated with aging. Add to that a healthy dose of magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E, all of which work together to repair damaged cells, strengthen immunity, and support overall vitality. These are the silent heroes of healthy aging. But there's something even deeper about these seeds. They're not just good for the body, they nourish the soul. They remind us of moments spent with family, of laughter around the table, of hands passing around bowls of roasted seeds while stories and love were shared. In those memories lies another kind of medicine, one that heals us emotionally. Stay tuned because what's coming next might surprise you even more. And the final seed on our list could be the most powerful natural protector of them all. There's something deeply comforting about eating food tied to our roots. When we choose what to eat not just for nutrients but for connection, healing happens not only in the body but in the soul. That's the quiet magic of traditional foods like watermelon seeds. But here's something important. Not all seeds are created equal. If you're going to eat watermelon seeds, choose wisely. Go for the kind that are naturally roasted, free from artificial colors, preservatives, or excess salt. As we get older, our kidneys and liver can become more sensitive, and processed, salty snacks only add to their burden. Your body deserves better. The good news, you can easily prepare them at home. Just soak the seeds in warm water for a couple of hours to soften their outer shell and make them easier to digest. Then lightly toast them in a dry pan until they release a warm, nutty aroma. You can even grind them into a powder or blend them with water to create a gentle plant-based milk, perfect for those with sensitive digestion. Stick to a small serving around 15 to 20 grams, or just a small handful. While watermelon seeds are nutrient-dense, overdoing it can lead to bloating or minor cholesterol spikes. As always, moderation is key. Think about that. This tiny seed, often tossed aside, is actually a protector, a bridge to your heritage, and a natural remedy passed down through generations. Sometimes true wellness doesn't come from expensive powders or the latest health fads. It comes from the humble foods our ancestors cherished, simple, nourishing, and filled with quiet strength. Now let's move on to the third seed on our journey, a grain so overlooked, yet so powerful, that you might be surprised it isn't already a staple in every kitchen. Millet. Have you ever paused to think about this modest little grain? It's not colorful like berries or trendy like chia, and yet it may be one of the most underrated superfoods on the planet. Used for centuries across Asia and Africa, millet remains strangely absent in many Western diets, and that raises a powerful question. Why? Maybe it's because millet isn't flashy. It doesn't jump out on store shelves, but behind that plain appearance is a treasure trove of health benefits that can help your body fight aging and disease, starting from the inside out. Here's what you need to know. Just 100 grams of millet provides around 120 milligrams of polyphenols. These are plant-based antioxidants that act like an army inside your body, scanning for harmful free radicals and disarming them before they can do damage. Free radicals are the invisible troublemakers that harm cells, speed up aging, and open the door to diseases like cancer and inflammation. Even more impressive, modern studies suggest that millet's high polyphenol content may help reduce the risk of both breast cancer and colon cancer, 2 of the most serious threats that increase as we age. This ancient grain may hold more healing power than most of the so-called superfoods you've been told to buy. And millet's story doesn't end there. It's also an amazing source of magnesium, delivering about 114 mg per 100 grams. Magnesium is often overlooked, but it plays a vital role in heart health. It helps relax the muscles around blood vessels, improves circulation, and eases pressure on the heart, all of which support healthy blood pressure. For older adults working to protect their heart without relying entirely on medication, millet offers a gentle, natural solution, a quiet protector in the form of a simple grain. And we're just getting started. What we reveal next may shock you. So don't go anywhere, because the next seed might be something you've been ignoring your whole life. And it could be your body's greatest ally yet. Millet might not look like much, but its quiet strength can make a big difference. And what makes it even more powerful is its simplicity. You don't need to be a gourmet chef or have exotic ingredients in your pantry to unlock its healing potential. Imagine this, just 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooked millet stirred into your daily meals, added to a warm bowl of porridge in the morning, tossed into a comforting soup at lunch, or used as a rice substitute in your evening stir-fry. That tiny change, it could help protect you from 2 of the most serious threats to your health, cancer and heart disease. And it doesn't come from a pill, a powder, or an overpriced cleanse. It comes from nature. So the next time you walk past millet in the grocery store, don't ignore it. Stop. Take a moment. You're looking at a grain that might not scream for attention, but delivers powerful protection in every spoonful. With consistent use, millet can become one of your most reliable allies, nourishing your body quietly, gently, and deeply, especially as your nutritional needs become more demanding with age. And now, let's uncover another seed, one you've probably seen 100 times, maybe even used without realizing just how powerful it really is. Number 4, sesame seed. Whether you've had them sprinkled on top of a bun, blended into rich tahini, or toasted in stir-fried dishes, sesame seeds have been a staple in kitchens across the world. But what if I told you that behind their delicate crunch and nutty flavor lies a hidden superpower? These tiny seeds are much more than a garnish. They are nutritional giants in disguise. The magic of sesame seeds lies in 2 rare plant compounds, sesamine and S-amol. These aren't just buzzwords. They're powerful antioxidants that have caught the attention of researchers for their remarkable ability to slow and even block the spread of certain cancers. In fact, a 2017 study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that sesame seed extracts could significantly reduce the growth of breast cancer and colorectal cancer cells. Think about that. Something as small as a sesame seed could be playing a role in halting one of the deadliest diseases on Earth. What was once ancient wisdom passed down quietly through generations is now being confirmed by modern science. And for those over 50, when the body's natural defenses start to wear down, that kind of natural backup is more important than ever. But sesame seeds don't stop at fighting cancer. They're loaded with essential minerals that aging bodies need more and more. Just 100 grams of sesame seeds provide a stunning 97.5 mg of calcium. Yes, even more than cow's milk. That's a game changer for anyone trying to maintain bone strength and fight off osteoporosis, which becomes a growing concern later in life. They're also packed with magnesium, around 351 mg per 100 grams, which supports healthy blood pressure, improves circulation, and helps your muscles and nerves function smoothly. These are areas where the body often starts to falter with age. And sesame seeds step in exactly where the support is needed most. And the best part, you don't need a lot. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons a day, that's 10 to 20 grams, is enough to deliver a meaningful impact without overwhelming your digestion. Plus, they're incredibly versatile. How can you start using sesame seeds right now? Well, that's coming next. And once you hear how easy it is, you might never leave them out of a meal again. You might be surprised how easy it is to bring the healing power of sesame seeds into your daily life. Start by sprinkling them over warm oatmeal or yogurt in the morning. Stir them into your smoothies for a soft, nutty flavor. Add them to salads or sautéed vegetables for a gentle crunch. You can even use them as a crisp, flavorful coating for grilled fish or lean meats. In the end, truly astonishing that something as tiny as a sesame seed can have such a profound impact on your health, especially when it comes to preventing cancer and protecting your bones as you age. It's yet another reminder that the most powerful remedies often don't come in bottles or powders. They're right there, hidden in plain sight, quietly waiting in your pantry, ready to support and strengthen your body, one bite at a time. And now, let's move on to number 5. A nut you probably already know and love, but maybe never realized was quietly protecting you. Almonds. Have you ever stopped to think that a small handful of almonds could actually help defend your body against cancer? These familiar nuts, once cherished in ancient Persia as symbols of health and long life, weren't just admired for their taste. People back then sensed something deeper, and today, science confirms they were absolutely right. The star of almonds is their vitamin E content, about 25 mg. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that works behind the scenes to stop free radicals, the invisible sparks that can trigger serious damage inside your cells. Left unchecked, those sparks can lead to inflammation, DNA damage, and eventually cancer. But vitamin E acts like a shield, stepping in before the damage begins. And that's just the beginning. Almonds are also rich in polyphenols and flavonoids, plant compounds that have shown the ability to slow the growth of cancer cells, particularly in the breast, colon, and prostate. It's like almonds carry their own defense strategy, one that quietly helps your body fight back. Even more impressive is their magnesium content, around 207. Magnesium isn't just good for your muscles, it calms the nervous system, helps balance your mood, and reduces chronic stress. And as we now know, long-term stress weakens the immune system and can increase the risk of disease, including cancer. Almonds offer your body more than just fuel. They offer balance and protection. So how many should you eat to truly benefit without going overboard? Aim for 20 to 30 grams daily, roughly a small handful. But don't just grab them straight from the bag. Here's a simple but powerful tip. Soak your almonds for 6 to 8 hours before eating. This removes phytic acid, a natural substance in the skin that can block your body from absorbing minerals like iron, calcium, and zinc. Soaking makes almonds softer, easier to digest, and unlocks their full nutrient power. Your body will thank you. And now, we've arrived at number 6, and you're going to want to pay close attention. This one is everywhere, yet most people throw it away without a second thought. Pumpkin seed. Yes, the same seeds you probably scrape out and toss when carving a pumpkin may be one of your body's strongest allies in fighting disease. These small, flat seeds, often roasted as snacks or sprinkled into recipes, are emerging as a true cancer-fighting superfood. So what gives them this power? It starts with one of their most potent ingredients, zinc. Just 100 grams of pumpkin seeds contain around 7 mg of zinc, making them one of nature's richest sources. Zinc is essential for a strong immune system. It helps your body repair damaged cells and protect healthy ones from turning cancerous. And for men especially, this is critical, because zinc plays a key role in supporting prostate health. Prostate cancer affects a large number of men over 50, and the decline of zinc levels in the body can quietly contribute to that risk. But pumpkin seeds help restore that balance, supporting hormone health, repairing tissue, and helping the body respond to threats before they grow serious. And believe it or not, we're only scratching the surface of what pumpkin seeds can do. What's coming next will change how you see this common seed forever. Have you ever stopped to think that the tiniest things in your kitchen might hold the power to protect you from one of the world's deadliest diseases, cancer? It might sound too simple to be true, but hidden in your pantry, in the form of tiny seeds, are nature's most underestimated healer. And today, you're about to discover the incredible secrets they carry. Let's start with something you've probably walked past 100 times, sesame seeds. These tiny seeds might not look like much, but they hold a rich, ancient story and a powerful nutritional punch. People have used sesame seeds for thousands of years in traditional medicine, but now, modern science is finally catching up. What makes them so unique is their incredible concentration of cancer-fighting compounds, especially lignans. Lignans are special plant compounds known to reduce tumor growth, especially in breast and colon tissues. They act like quiet guardians, balancing hormones and fighting off harmful free radicals before they can do damage. But it doesn't end there. Sesame seeds are also packed with calcium and magnesium, two minerals essential for keeping bones strong and healthy, especially as we age. A single tablespoon of sesame seeds can deliver more calcium than a small glass of milk. It's like nature's little bone-building secret that most of us never knew about. And the best part? Incorporating them into your meals is incredibly easy. Sprinkle them over warm oatmeal or creamy yogurt in the morning. Stir them into a smoothie for a nutty kick, or toss them into your salads and sautéed veggies for a flavorful crunch. They even make a delicious coating for grilled fish or lean meats. So the next time you see a sesame seed, remember, it's more than just a topping. It's a powerful shield for your body, hiding in plain sight. Now let's talk about something just as small but just as mighty: almonds. Imagine this, something as ordinary as a handful of almonds, holding the ability to protect your body from the inside out. Sounds unbelievable? Well, science says otherwise. Almonds have been praised since ancient Persian times as symbols of health and longevity. Back then, it was just a belief, but now we know why. They're loaded with vitamin E, one of the most powerful antioxidants your body can get. Just 100 grams of almonds gives you 25 milligrams of this vitamin, which works like a shield, neutralizing dangerous free radicals that can trigger cancerous changes in your cells. Think of free radicals as sparks in a dry forest. Without anything to stop them, they can start fires that burn quietly inside your body. But almonds are there, silently putting those sparks out. And there's more. Almonds are rich in polyphenols and flavonoids, plant compounds that slow the growth of cancer cells, especially in the breast, colon, and prostate. They also give you about 270 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, a mineral known for calming the nervous system and balancing emotions. Lower stress levels mean a stronger immune system and a lower risk of disease. To get these amazing benefits, aim for a small handful a day, about 20 to 30 grams, but don't overdo it. Almonds are high in calories. Want to make them even more powerful? Soak them for 6 to 8 hours before eating. This removes phytic acid, which blocks the absorption of vital minerals and makes them easier to digest. Next on our list is a seed you probably never thought twice about: pumpkin seeds. Often tossed aside while carving pumpkins, these green little gems are actually nutritional gold. Rich in zinc, just 100 grams can give you about 7 milligrams of this essential mineral. Zinc is a key player in healing damaged cells and keeping healthy ones from turning rogue. This is especially important when it comes to prostate cancer, a silent threat to men over. But zinc isn't all pumpkin seeds have to offer. They're also filled with magnesium to regulate cell growth, manganese for antioxidant defense, and vitamin E to protect DNA from harmful mutation. Together, this powerful trio fights inflammation, reduces oxidative stress, and supports the body's natural detox system. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. Pumpkin seeds are rich in phytosterols, plant-based compounds that imitate cholesterol and block its absorption in the gut. But what does this have to do with cancer? A lot. Studies show phytosterols can slow cancer cell growth in breast and colon tissues, helping your body eliminate damaged cells and make room for healthy ones. To benefit from all of this, you don't need much, just a small handful, around 30 grams a day. Add them to salads, mix them into porridge, blend them into smoothies, or simply enjoy them on their own. And for the best results, eat them raw or lightly toasted. High heat can destroy sensitive nutrients like vitamin E, turning your super seed into just another snack. Now here's a question many people don't ask, but should: how can you make sure your body actually absorbs all the nutrients from these powerful seeds? It's not just about what you eat, but how you prepare it. One secret is gently toasting your seeds at around 150 to 160. But be careful, high heat can destroy the very nutrients you're trying to keep. Another tip: pair your seeds with vitamin C-rich foods. Vitamin C boosts iron absorption, one of the key minerals found in seeds. So drizzle some lemon juice over your salad with seeds, or blend them into a smoothie with fruits like orange, kiwi, or pineapple. These small changes can make a big difference, especially for older adults and vegetarians, who often miss out on key nutrients. And if you've ever felt bloated or uncomfortable after eating seeds, here's a trick: grind them first. Whole seeds can be hard to digest, especially if you have a sensitive stomach. Grinding 20 to 30 grams in a blender or mortar breaks down the tough outer shell, making them gentler on your gut and more effective in releasing nutrients. Want a quick, nutritious snack you can take anywhere? Try this simple homemade energy bar. Mix 50 grams of pumpkin seeds, 30 grams of ground sesame seeds, 2 to 3 tablespoons of peanut butter or honey, and a small handful of oats. Shape them into bars and chill for 30 minutes. For extra antioxidant power, add a dash of cocoa powder or turmeric. They're perfect as a midday energy boost or a pre-workout bite. So now that you've discovered these 6 powerful seeds, each with their own way of protecting your body from cancer, what will you do with this knowledge? Could something so small really help in the fight against something so big? Thanks to the incredible research of expert Frank Suarez, we now know the answer is yes. These humble seeds, so often ignored, carry within them the power to heal, to protect, and to strengthen our bodies naturally. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, and share it with those you love. Together, we can support each other in living longer, healthier lives. One seed at a time. See you in the next video.